Monajit, should you be proud of what's happened in West Bengal today? Monajit.
Having said that, I'm not justifying what has happened. We are all trying to nab the culprit. But you have to remember that they are not, ED, CBI are not central agents. They are BJP's agents. They should be called BJP Bureau of Investigation or BJP's department, right?
Right? ED is actually BJP's department. Had they been neutral,
Monajit, do you rule the state of West Bengal as in does the TMC rule the state of West Bengal? It is the BJP in power right now.
And now why you are talking about law and order? Why are you creating chaos in the studio? There was chaos in establishing contact. Now let me speak. If we are on speaking ground, let us speak. What I'm saying is very, very clear. While on the face of it, ED is seen to be absolutely partisan. I think the Congress, the spokesperson or the person who belonged to the Congress party, that are partisan, and on top of this, they were trying to bring out of this violence.
To hear that the ED and CRPF, they were there with the purpose of provoking people. Without any information, without any notice, these people were trying to nab these people. I want to know, has ED registered any case against this person?
Monajit, without wasting time, because we are facing serious issues right now with your audio and video. But let me just ask you one little thing, Monajit. Monajit, forget what the BJP is saying, forget what the governor is saying, forget even what I am saying right now, Monajit. But Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary says right now these ED officials have only been injured. Tomorrow they could be killed. The governor says there is a total collapse of law and order in the state of West Bengal.
What is your problem?
Show me the FIR against the person whose house was being raided. Show me the FIR against the person whose house was being raided. Show me the raid order from the court. If that person was a witness, or if this person is laughing, she is supposed to be a lawyer. These people are creating banana.
Are you justifying, Monajit, what happened? Are you justifying this violence? Okay, they did not inform you. The state police was not in the loop is what you allege. Priyanka will respond to that. But whatever be your justification right now, Monajit, are you saying that this is a normal situation in Bengal? Is this the rule of law and order?
Situation created by ED and BJP. This is an abnormal situation created in that particular area by ED and CBI because without...
Who were these people, Monajit? Who were these people? About 100 to 200 of these people, and they are armed mob. Who are these people? Have you been able to identify them?
Show me the order. Show me the FIR. If you talk about law and order, first talk about law. If there is an FIR, there's a raid order. Show us that FIR and raid order against the person whose house was being raided. That is law. You do not follow any law.
Are you, Monajit,
follow law.
You're pretending that you're not able to get my question, so I'll reiterate this for one last time before I get in Priyanka to respond to that charge. I am saying whatever is your alibi, Monajit, whatever is your alibi, are you justifying this violence?
No. One minister or cabinet minister, the very important cabinet minister, held a press conference saying that we do not justify this violence. That doesn't mean that we can't talk about the lawlessness on the part of ED and CBI. अरे आपके घर में घुस जाओगे, नहीं घुसेंगे क्यों आप रिपब्लिक को? मेरे घर में घुस जाओगे, उनके घर में घुस जाओगे. What the hell is this?
जिनके घर में पैसा मिलता है उनके घर में घुस जाएंगे.
तो अगर किसी के घर में घुस जाएंगे तो आप उनके साथ मारपीट करेंगे ना. यू आर जस्टिफाइंग दिस, नो Monajit. अगर आपके घर में घुस जाते हैं जबकि घुसना नहीं चाहिए तो आप उनके साथ मारपीट करेंगे.
Not a single conviction. 2 people are in jail. 2 ministers is in jail.
You fight this case legally with all your might. But I'm saying what justifies this violence, Monajit. That is it.
No. We are not justifying violence in any form. But people anger is definitely boiling on the stage because of the abuse, misuse of quote-unquote central agencies. People are angry about that. And you are not raiding Suvendu Adhikari's house? Raid Suvendu Adhikari's house.
See, that is the provocation.
I'm making this charge on
That
TV.
is the provocation, no, Manoji. That's exactly the provocation I was talking about. But Priyanka, do you want to respond to what Monojit has said?
I need to respond to a lot of things. I have been just hearing from the last 22 minutes.
The State Department was kept in dark about the movement of the Enforcement Directorate. Priyanka.
Ma'am, this is what I'm trying to say now, that by screaming, you cannot explain violence. By screaming, you cannot explain why this lawlessness is there in Bengal. And by screaming, you cannot answer that who is responsible for law and order failure here in West Bengal. Now you see, the people you are showing on screen are habitual offenders. They are habitual offenders. I could hear Mr. Monojit screaming.
Please pull back.
What is the case? What is the FIR?
Not hear any of you there like this. Monojit,
He
one by
doesn't
one,
even know
please.
that in the post-poll violence, this Sheikh Shahjahan, this Sheikh Jahangir, this Shaukat Mullah, number of cases have been registered against them and they are being investigated. Number of cases have been investigated, and now when ED is trying to find out who has done what, he's saying, why not ask us? Show us, who are you? It is being done on the order of the Honorable High Court that these kind of investigations are being carrying on. He's saying, why you will come to my house? Of course, चोरी और ऊपर से सीना चोरी, जिन चोरों के घर से पैसा निकलेगा ईडी तो वहीं जाएगी। लाखों करोड़ों रुपया चोरी किया है, चोर हो चोर, चोरों के घर में पुलिस नहीं जाएगी, सीबीआई नहीं जाएगी, ईडी नहीं जाएगी, कौन जाएगा? एक तो चोरी ऊपर से सीना चोरी। Then, like I said, I will explain you why habitual offenders. You see, NHRC was attacked in Jadavpur when they came for investigation.
Monojit, you're shifting the goalpost, you know. This doesn't help the cause.
When he came to meet a victim,
this doesn't help the cause. Priyanka, give me a moment. Let me get Siddharthji into this conversation. Let me get Siddharthji into this conversation because we... Yes, okay. Let me see if we have Siddharthji with us. Okay, wait. Monojit and Priyanka, for a moment please pull back. Let me get in Dr. P.K. Agarwalji back into the conversation. He is non-political. Please listen to what he has to say. Now, Dr. P.K. Agarwalji, you've heard both sides. The BJP says that no matter what, there cannot be a justification for violence. I think this is something that we all agree with. On the other side is the ruling TMC that says that because there was a provocation, you know, they, in a way, many would say, Agarwalji, are justifying this violence.
Violence are very clear in video. So now in our times, it was very difficult to identify those persons. Now those persons have been identified in the video, and they should be immediately arrested, and very serious cases should be done against them, and any government in power should immediately arrest and should put them into jail. And now I am sure that force in a big way should be deployed in the area, so that, and the raids should be conducted during night. I am sure that where there is a lesson for the ED and the central agency, there is a lesson for the state government also. They should enforce law. Because if you do not enforce law, there will be lawlessness, and then there will be a mutual attack from both sides. But however, I am sure that the agency have gone.
Dr. P.K. Agarwalji, like I said, is there a pattern to this intimidation? Because I have limited time, let me get Siddharth into this conversation. Siddharth, June 2021, the TMC workers allegedly attacked the NHRC team in Jadavpur. Then, in the February of 2019, we've all seen how the Kolkata cops reacted. They detained, a few CBI officials. Then you see what you've seen today, Siddharth. Should we not ask questions of Mamata Banerjee?
Actually,
you see, it's a case of lawlessness. ED has the full rights to go and investigate and raid, and there has been resistance to its raid. And as my preceding speaker said, that it's a question of law and order. Cases should be registered and investigated by the state government itself. That who are these people? It's for the TMC to clear its name from the whole attack, rather than endorsing the attack and not condemning it. It's a blatant case of lawlessness, which we can see on your TV screens, and it's for the TMC government to clear its name from this state of lawlessness.
Okay, who do you held responsible, Siddharth? Who do you believe is responsible? Is it Mamata Banerjee, or you believe the central agencies provoked?
You see, I would not say that the central agency is above suspicion and it is not going to the state without any vendetta. It carries a political agenda, it has a vendetta. But at the same time, the political agenda has to be countered politically and not by the way of the lawlessness and by way of violence which we have witnessed today.
Okay, but unfortunately, that is not what we see in Bengal. I'll just give the last 10 seconds to Monojit. Monojit, why has Mamata Banerjee not even found the time to condemn this? To say, I do not stand for this violence, and why has she not called out these goons?
One in Uttar Pradesh, one minister's son murdered 2 persons. Did Prime Minister Modi condemn this? What are you talking about? The second most important minister in the cabinet.
Monojit, this is whataboutry. Monojit, this is whataboutry, and this is exactly what exposes people who aspire for the high chair. But Monojit, when you're asked specific questions, you indulge in whataboutry. Tell me today that you're embarrassed to speak about the situation in West Bengal, Monojit. Priyanka, please.
ED should have informed the local police before going there.
So if the ED does not inform, this violence is justified. Monojit. All right, that's exactly the position the TMC has maintained. Okay, we'll end this conversation with a picture of that ED official. We're just putting out that picture, Monojit. Think about him. This is an ED official who's out to do his job. He's a part of a central agency. He's out to do his job. Monojit, Mamata Banerjee has not condemned this violence. This Enforcement Directorate individual has been grievously injured. Is this the rule of law and order in Bengal? We leave it there right now. Priyanka and all gentlemen, yes, Priyanka, we'll carry forward this conversation. We'll keep our eyes focused on what happens. Right now, for word of time, Priyanka and all gentlemen, thank you so much. And we'll wait and watch what Mamata Banerjee and the state does as far as this violence is concerned. Thank you for watching. On the other side, back with lots more.